Hey everyone, my name is McLean Dowell. This is my introduction video for Management 3100. A little bit about me. I was born and raised downtown Atlanta, Georgia. Right next to Zoo Atlanta, a couple minutes down from the downtown Capitol. So everything was always crazy as a kid down here. It was really fun. Growing up down here, there was always something to do, always places to go. So never had uh, never really rested as a kid. We were always outside doing something. Uh, I actually began college in 2017. I went to Georgia Southern as a mechanical engineer major. Did about 2 years there. That was really fun. Uh, but UGA had a new program going on, and I decided to transfer about 2019. So I did about a year there at UGA. Had a really fun time in Athens, but the engineering program was not all the way there for me. And then COVID came around, and I was already having some problems with the school, so I decided to leave. I took off from school. I went to go work full time as a mechanic. So I worked at an auto shop in the neighborhood that I worked at in high school. I did that steady for about 2 years, so I got pretty good at it. Um, so good that all my friends like to ask me to work on their cars. So I guess I'm doing something right there. Uh, and that kind of carries over to my hobbies. I love to 3D print, build stuff, design, invent. So, just little gadgets and things like that. But mainly, I enjoy working on the cars. That's, I've got a '99 Jeep Cherokee. That's my baby. So anytime I get a chance to do anything to that, I take it. Um, I'm actually working on an engine build for it right now. So I've got all the parts of the block and everything. I'm just waiting to find a machinist to do all the machining work. So that actually kind of translates into my next job I did. So after 2 years of auto work, um, I went and interviewed for a position as a machinist apprentice for a company that does repair work power plants and steam turbines. So, and not just steam, we did gas turbines too, but so I did about a year of that. So we went and traveled power plants all over the southeast United States and did all sorts of machining work, taking turbines apart, putting them back together, power plants. Uh, it was really something else. I had never ever done anything like that in my life before. So it was incredible. But after about a year on the job, I got hurt in an accident, and that kind of shook me back awake. That I needed to go back to school and finish up my engineering degree. Uh, I didn't want to be stuck digging somebody else's ditches all my life. So and some of these guys were out there, they're 55 years old and they're looking like they're 70. So I didn't really want to fall down that path either. Uh, so I decided to come back to school. So I enrolled at KSU, and I originally came back for mechanical engineering, but after about a semester of it, I decided to switch. Uh, Personally, I'm not super strong with calculus, so I didn't really want to go into a degree that uses a lot of calculus-based math. And building stuff and creating is kind of that's my free time, that's my hobby. So I didn't really want to do that as a full-time job. I am, however, I do really well with organization and statistics. So after looking at a lot of the engineering options, I found industrial. And industrial and systems kind of deals a lot with process improvement, quality control, that sort of stuff. So using statistical analysis and other sorts of studies and work measurement stuff to make a business work better. So ultimately, my goal with that would be going into like what Dr. Brown does, going and doing business consulting. So working with businesses who are having a hard time keeping up with the pace of, Amazon shipping too fast and they can't keep up with shipping, things like that. Going and working with their processes to make things work better for them. So that's a lot of the reason why I'm in this class. We deal a lot with management, especially if you're in the consulting world. So again, like I said in class, I'd really like to understand how management's supposed to be done, so I can work with those kind of people. Potentially be a good manager myself if it comes down to it. but really be able to translate mostly and understand why decisions are being made the way they are. I think that will make me a better process improvement kind of person. Understanding all the whys is a major part of solving problems. So, um, some other goals for me from this semester is um, I really like to better myself personally, just kind of regulate myself as an adult. Uh, Bedtime sort of things, the diet routine, that sort of stuff. Really get that kind of stuff down packed. As this is my last year, so it's about to be the time to do some real adulting in the world. So I just want to be able to hit the ground running when it comes time. And let me see, was there anything else I needed to answer? Yeah, why this major? I think I just covered that. So yeah. Anyways, that's me.